Good morning, everyone. This is Luke from Breakout Trading here. Uh, Looking forward to another day of some profitable trading. Yesterday was an incredible week. Waking up, futures are all up significantly. That was predicted, though. Um, we figured there would be some sort of bounce back, and that's that looks like that's what happened. Okay, so let's first off, let's start with the small caps, the small cap stocks, see if anything's rallying there. Then we'll move on to the mid caps, and then after about 45 minutes into the market, we'll move into 45 minutes into the market being open, we'll move into options, as that is the best way to do it. You don't want to trade options within the first 1-2 minutes. It's not like stocks. It's much more just volatile, crazy. You can, however, and sometimes this is a strategy I use, I'll put an extremely low price on an option at like 930, 931 and see if it gets to fill. Something way out of range. And sometimes you get lucky. And the second you get that fill, you're up $50 a contract just because of all the volatility. But that's a shot in the dark, really. And good morning, Darlene. Snoop, Michael Ryan. I don't know who Snoop is. It's being Snoopy. Please put your first and last names on the easy webinar. The 0 second delay. Although I can just click on you. All right. All right, beautiful. So we are live on YouTube, Facebook, and Easy Webinato. Easy Webinato is the uh, Easy Webinato. I just put two different streaming services together. Easy Webinar. We used to use Webinato, but I don't know how they're going to fix that. They're getting rid of Flash Player. Um, but long story short, we have the $40 special ending tonight at midnight, wherever you live. So really, you have until tomorrow morning at like 8 a.m. because it's midnight your time. So you could tell me you live in China, even though it'll tell me on PayPal you're from Illinois. But I'm not gonna, look that far into it. You basically have until tomorrow morning, midnight tomorrow morning. $40 lifetime account. It's a one-time payment. It's not reoccurring. You're not gonna get any reoccurring payments. Uh, that ends tonight, and that's a lifetime package. So it never expires, and it carries over to the website once that is finished construction. Let's move on with the scan. Let's jump right into it today. I'm gonna be honest with you. Well, I haven't seen everything yet. Um, I haven't seen everything yet. So, okay, TRNX. Were we not? Oh, is this got to be a reverse split? Is it? Because TRNX was one of wasn't this one of the ones that we were trading and holding? Yeah, few days out of the, and I never touched stuff this cheap. This was like in that was at that $90 sweet spot. But I don't own any. But I know some of you guys definitely own some of these. Um, but a stock that we were talking about over the weekend, PR. I'm gonna just deviate from this for a second. PRPCF. Up 18%. I made the call to buy this when it was 13 cents on a swing trade. And it popped up 18%. I'm very surprised as to what it's going to do today. It's a stock that produces some mineral valerium. It's like a rare earth stock, and the China wars, the trade wars, are preventing us from getting our supply from China. So this is one of the main companies that makes this mineral, and it's like a basically, in other words, it's like lithium but times 100, and I don't think it ever dies. It's like an incredible mineral, and we've been getting it from China, and it's going to be, the standard down the road for whatever batteries, and especially those like smart car or those electric car batteries. And long story short, this is the only company or one of the few that are mining this mineral somewhere out in the Midwest or something, and yeah, they've gone up 100% since that recommendation. And they're right near a 52-week high. So I'm curious to see what they're gonna do. Um, oh no, I'm sorry, they're not. Oh yeah, no, they are near. They're past the 52-week high. No, what am I doing? Time frame daily. I had it on daily. No, it's below the 52-week high, but it's getting close, which is better. Because then you have an entry point. Buy high, sell higher. Arcadia looks up today, but I definitely want to add that to the watch list. That is a definite fact there. Um, Let me just go ahead and pop that. And oh no, I didn't mean to pop that. Pop that. Up. Nope. Yes. I don't understand what's going on here. Give me 1 second here. Okay, so stocks are rallying this morning, as was to be expected. We did not test the levels though. We did not test the levels down below uh, the bottom of the S&P 500 channel. We didn't test it. We came close, but we had a little ways to go, and we didn't test it, and that has me a little concerned and confused at the same time. If we don't test that bottom level, we're essentially in an ascending triangle consolidation formation, which means the market could rally again. Um, it's very interesting. I was watching the news channel this morning, and apparently loyalty is very big over there, like for the Chinese people. And if a company ever leaves China for whatever reason and decides to come back, it's very hard because they feel like you've just you know they don't have your trust. You're not loyal. You'll go wherever. Oh, and then it moves on to the fact that it moves on to you know oh, you couldn't stick with us during this trade war and you left and now you want to come back, and they might not be allowed to come back, and China can definitely do that. I was listening to the CEO of Snap-on talk about that this morning, but they don't have much China exposure to that company. So he was very well prepared, or just a very smart guy, because what he was saying made sense and was smart. Okay, let's get this thing up and running. Uh, there we go. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Thank you, thank you. Morning, Mark. That's the wrong screen. I'm going to have my this screen on my that's not what I meant to do. This screen on for members in the group so that I can see the chat because I know sometimes I click off it. I'm going to not do that today because I miss a lot of good questions, suggestions. All right, so this morning, TRNX, one of our more recently traded stocks, we were trading it because I liked it at that 90-cent mark and kind of had a fake out. Now up to $3 and 89 down to 2. This looks like what's going on here? Ah, that's 821. It's too far away. This is a very fishy looking formation here. Gotta be quite honest. You got two crossover candles here telling you to buy. This could crush you though if you're wrong. Let's do a little more perusing. All right, so TR and X we want to watch today for sure. Definitely want to watch. I might buy this at 2 if it doesn't break. Um, Definitely want to watch. Look at this FFHL. Watch it have a residual rally today and go up to 12, 13. Just keep an eye on that. The other one was Arcadia, common pump and dump stock. I doubt there's even anything in the news making this pump. Well, I take that back. All right, let's read the first one. By mining company, high fiber wheat. Okay, looks like some kind of merger or just an agreement with the cereal company to mine high fiber wheat. What's this about the revenue? It's such a small company, 30 million in 2021, 10 million in 2020. That's exponential growth, and just a lot of stuff going on. Definitely looks like it's trying to be pumped up. I'm more on the stay away page with Arcadia. Let's see what else we got. Beyond is rallying this morning, quite some, and Roku is at that 140 level. We're getting close to the end of the month where all new pivot points will be set, and I wonder where Roku is going to land. I think this is going to break. Hmm, why hesitate? I'll take it. All right, I got it. I'm just dipping my toes in this one. CRNX. Just dipping my toes. I'll be right out this if it goes below 2. That's how quick I'll be out of that one. Don't know if I want to recommend it yet though, but now's a good buy price. So if you're here, All right, let's move on to see what else we got going on. FBIO just popped up. This is another commonly pumped and dumped stock. It's got almost no volume. 3,000 shares, a high float. Arcadia has the most volume and the lowest float. So, PBI, LIQT, LIQT, 15,000 shares. Not a lot of volume. Not a lot on the map here for the pennies. Let's go ahead and pop on Benzinga Pro real quick. And then after we're done looking at the pennies, we'll yeah, I don't like it. All right, 5 stocks to watch this morning. Pitney Bowles. Pitney Bowles. Pitney Bowes. Shares were up 8.5%. And after company announced plan to sell software business to solutions for 700 million. Okay, so that's an M&A. That's a pretty big deal. Um, they're up on a deal to sell a drug. I heard about this already. Bristol Myers. I'm not interested. Dish, Arcadia. Stock is up more than 18%. We heard about this already. They're collaborating with a cereal company. CEO also said he expects revenue to exceed 10 million in 2020, and then TRNX is up more than 490 after the company's subsidiary Water Pilot won a contract with Miami Luxury Condominium. Okay, so maybe that was a good buy. It's on top stocks to watch. I just don't have enough faith in it to text it out, even though I have enough faith to get in it. It's weird, right? I work that way sometimes, but I'm barely in it. I'm like just barely in it. Beyond is rallying right now for some reason. Let's see. Okay, so there's the top five. Let's see what else we got going on. Arcadia, F Bio, we know about you. We know about you. KBS, S Fashion. I'm not interested in the sector or anything. Uh, DPW is moving up the ladder. I'm gonna add DPW on here. No volume. That's what's missing here. Volume. Okay, MDCO, $38 stock. We'll come back to this one, I'm sure. It is a more point play than anything else. DMPI, it's got almost 500,000 share of, and it's almost at my sweet spot of 90 cents. I do like DMPI right now, and CEI I know has like a cult following, but very low volume. Velocity shares. What velocity shares is that? Oil. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna add DMPI to the watch list. Ooh, it doesn't look any good. Popped up to 170 and all the way back down. Doesn't look very good. APVO, A, UWT. I'm gonna add CEI here. I just have a feeling. Oh, I take that back. I'm thinking of a different stock, CIE, right? Or is it CEI? Oh, never mind then. Forget that one. Uh, really not interested in anything else. It's about to be 9 o'clock, so I want to keep an eye on this because sometimes things have been known to pop up. Um, I will add PBI to the thing here. I have a feeling this is going to be on the most advanced list, for sure. PBI 37. Yeah, I'm pretty confident there's nothing but junk here this morning. Um, TRNX is looking good. KBSF. No, not interested. All right, so basically this is what we're looking at right now. Roku, PBI. PBI looks very good, very strong. I'm sure the float is higher on this one than what we're used to. Um, but it's in terms of what I'm gonna pick. I don't know. I don't like Arcadia. But I'm not gonna be biased. I mean, it's up for BS reasons. It really is. So it's either gonna be this one, which seems to be rising as we speak. It's about to break the pre-market high of 420 in the pre-market. I like it. It's been above the VWAP the whole time. Gonna consider that one. All right, so I like QT, no volume, not interested. All right, let's take a look at the Nasdaq's most advanced. I hate this guy. Like, why does this guy target me, man? Let me see something real quick. MDCO. PBI is not on here. Mattel is on here. Common name you see up here. But FHL, interesting. We're looking at FFHL. FHL and MDCO both look like beautiful opportunities here. Celgene, I think just sold a stock for 13 billion. Sold a drug for 13 billion dollars to what is it? Amgen. And so did there was another company involved in that. Bristol Myers. All right, let's look at the first two. There seems to be some potential here. I like the volume. A little on the low side but it's got to be on the most advanced for a reason. Good morning, Diane. All right. Yeah, I gotta say, PBI looks pretty good, and that was my fear for TRNX. Hence why I didn't text it out. But I'm in so light. That's like $8. Oh, you can't see. That's why I didn't recommend it. All right, let's check you out. So the crossover have disappeared, and the crossover arrows. All right, it is 9 o'clock, everybody. So let's just send out another. It's live. It's live on. Yeah, that's the big news this morning. If you're wondering why the market's up so much in the pre-market, it's probably partially a natural reaction to a that big drop yesterday. But the market is at such a crucial level, which I'll explain in a second. Um, yeah, I'm gonna explain in a second where the market's at, what's going on. So the president basically said that China said they want to get back to the table. I think that there was a big drop in the market this morning when Trump was, what was it? He was being called out that he wasn't releasing information that could be off. I'll tell you exactly what it is right now. Um, Trade scan monitor trade charts. That's what I want. Okay, so let's pull this up real quick. It's the market page. All right, so the markets. This is the level that we tested the level. We did that 282 level. There's a channel here. I'm gonna have to go like 180 days out so you can see the pre-market, but we did kind of sort of test that level. Um, and it could be possible that we'll see an update to the top of the channel, which is right here, but you can clearly see the channel. So we did not fully test that channel, but I would say that we did. At this point, I would say that we did. You can see that we hit it here. We hit it way low down here, but I'm looking too far out when I go there. This is the channel that I'm currently watching. If we could break out of that channel, then yeah, we do still have to break below that low, but this was the previous stop. But the concern would be is if you have a drop and then you hit a top here, and then you have another drop less high than the previous top, and you hit a top here, and then you have another drop, and you hit a top. That's an ascending triangle. Almost looks like it's forming, and an ascending triangle will break out to the upside, which may happen. And but if you see what happened this morning, one day, 1 minute, one day, 1 minute. I thought there was a massive drop at one point. I don't know what happened. Maybe I was looking at the chart wrong. I was looking at it from my phone. I think I was probably looking at that. Yeah, that's when the president got called out on the phone call. It was around this time. I don't know. Something but the important thing is, and supposedly the market's up today because there's going to be more talks. Even though there's been talks forever, I don't buy it. Um, and we're very close to some pivotal areas. So that'll be something we're watching. I want to look up, let's see, these most advanced stocks here. So we looked up some pennies. This is the watch list for the cheaper stocks if you're just joining us. TRNX, Arcadia, FFHL. We're about to look up FHL. PBI looks really strong, the strongest out of all of them. Beyond is rallying for some reason, probably just because the market's rallying and it's a very volatile stock. But it looks like we might have somewhat of a residual rally here on FFHL. We'll see. We'll see. But I do want to look at FHL because that is the second most advanced stock today. You have MDCO and FHL. Look at FHL first because it's cheap. It's like $11. It's $11 stock. So far though today, not seeing anything I'm loving. I did take a small position on TRNX but I am not recommending that position at all. I don't want anybody in that position. You could do your own research on that, but I would do points. All right, so we're at a beautiful spot. If the price is 1188, we are right at that R1. That is the sweet spot. This is a newer company, a newer IPO, so the fact that it was in a downtrend doesn't bother me, but I want to know why exactly it's rallying the way it is right now. Um, but I do really like that company a lot, FHL. Uber's down to 33. Oof. Earnings. Love it. Couldn't love it more. We hit 1244 in the pre-market as a pre-market high. What is the R2 pivot? Wasn't it like 1250? So we already know we have range. We know that we're going to definitely move between this 1192 and 1250 mark. I love it. I love it and I love it. Let me take a closer look. Entry, great entry would have been lower. Right now, it blew past the R2 pivot. This would have been one you wanted to get in on in the pre-market, but I really like it. All right, so let me put out an alert on this one. So it's gonna be a split entry type deal. Um, because you want to either catch it on a pullback or a pull up. It might pull back some at the gate or it might blast off. I think it will probably pull back. FFHL. Not a lot of volume. I'll say FHL. And this is right in the middle of that mid cap range slash. Um, all right, so when I send out a split order like this, it's real easy to execute. Okay, so on a split order, like how essentially you would do it Pretty simple. FFHL is looking great too. It's very weird to me. Just because they have similar tickers, they're not related and all, are they? No. Not at all. It's definitely consolidating in the pre-market though. Acadia. Here's FHL. All right, so on a split order, okay, beautiful. I would actually say go ahead and there's opportunity to get into this in the pre-market. All right, so split order. So first target is 1180. So I'd go 2,000 shares at 1180. And sometimes I'll let them both fill, but I'll go 1180, buy, and then on my stop, because it's a higher level, sometimes I go less shares. I don't do an even split. I like to go because it's a higher number. It could dollar cost average me to the wrong side, and if the stock's going, I just like to use a smaller number on the upswing. Although technically you should use a bigger number because you're getting a shorter gap to your target and you want to make the most out of it. But I'm just worried at the level that it's at this $12 level, that it looks like we've had so many fake outs after the initial one that I might just catch a fake out and then it's going to dump from there. So I'm going in a little lighter on my stop order of 12. What is it? I don't even know what it is. 1205. So I put that order in. Boom. So those will fill. Hopefully, if this is not a sector rejected stock. Okay, I got the text alerts in from Pony Hedges. Oh, okay, very cool. We're looking at the same stock. Um, I'm gonna just go ahead and copy them. And the next one he was looking at was he's sending us text alerts on literally the next one I was about to look at, which was the next one up on that most advanced list, which is where? Heck? Yeah, MDCO. Apparently, he really likes MDCO. But let me just go ahead. Copy. Opens above 40. Entry 40. That's a freaking huge range right there. So if you can't understand that, entry is entry, and just because he says it's got that range on it, that target that's not his target, that's his range, but he put exit, so sometimes he'll just put range, which is smarter when you're putting out alerts than saying this will be the exit. Because sometimes I'll do that. I'll be like, it could go all the way up to here, and I put that as my target, but that should really be my range, and you can really get out any point in between that when you see through your own, you know, experience with technical analysis to say, hey, it looks like that's a reversal. I'm out. Um, Although these very volatile stocks can be all over the place and scare you out quite easily. He sent another one, and that is this one here. He says $12 entry. His target is much higher than mine. Keep that in mind. Um, it's almost $1 higher than mine. So okay, okay, and he sent me one last one. He's gonna come on. He wants to come on the program and talk into the microphone and do all that. We just have to set it up. Love MDCO. Okay, enough said. Awesome. Thank you. We'll text to the group. All right, so it looks like we got some picks now. A little more optimistic than it was before. Okay, so you can read that last comment he wrote, and all right, so now that's me. I'm back. Let's take a look at MDCO. Okay, so far so good. Did we find out first off why FHL? Oh, FHL is up on earnings. That's beautiful. Love it. It's another leg on the table. So we got volume. It's all right. Better on MDCO. Net change better on MDCO. Let's find out. It's biotech. That's better. A lot of things seem better. It's a little more pricey, but all right. So we are currently at 38.86. So we are just above that R1, right in that sweet spot. But keep in mind, we're also just about to break the 52-week high. So that is an amazing. This could be an amazing breakout. So let's just take a closer look. Uh, Still got the. All right, so MDCO at 39 now. Ooh, went all the way to 48. Let's see, what's the 52-week high here? 41. So yeah, we've broken above the 52-week high. We are up for a reason. Got to be a reason. What it is? Biotech bounce on licensing deal. Regulus hit with partial clinical hold. Genomical health added to S&P small cap indice. So this is not genomical health. So why is that over here? Um, the Medicines Company. It's a very boring name. Okay. Oh my God, are you kidding me? That's it. We got a five-finger winner here. Oh, top line results from the first pivotal phase of phase 3. So they got good results from the first pivotal phase of FDA phase 3. But this is a beauty. I love it. FHL looking bid. I think that was a typo. Maybe he meant bid. Looking bid. What? Oh, he's looking for the bid on FHL. Got you. I already said that's why I have a split target. It's either going to fill at 1205 or down at 1180. Split entry rather. Okay. All right. So MDCO, I'm on point with that. I love it. I like it above the 52-week high, being honest, for entry, but I'm not gonna miss out on that. That's like a whole point there. Yeah, I'm worried about a fake out though, or I'm worried about a massive pullback on this. Let's see. What's the R2? R1 is 38. I'll take the pullback. Matter of fact, that's a breakout play. $38, $99. Sending out another text alert. All right, what else we got going on? Anything new pop up on what you call it? MDCO. Let me get in on that. I like the pullback. I'm gonna do a split play on this too. See if I can't get a fill. 500 limit order. 38. Let's go 40. And stop order over 40. All right. we go. Pretty much set up in there. FBio seems to have popped here. Arcadia's not doing jack. TVIX is most active. Potential good short today. Maybe even might long it. PBI looks good still. Let's set everything up here. All charts and everything. Okay. MDCO is coming up to entry. So, that being said, make a minor correction here. Okay, very good. Woo! I knew FHAL was gonna have a secondary rally. I literally said that this morning, and that's exactly what happened. Mm, residual rallies. Now it's a nice bull flag formation. Coming down, coming down. Interested to see what this does at the gate. Gonna have to go ahead and add that one. Woo! Is that entry city or? All right, so keep an eye on FFHL. Why was this rallying the previous day anyway? What was the big news? Earnings. A residual rally. I just don't know. All right, we're about to open. Let me get fully set up here. All right, market is open. And yup, okay, FFHL. If you just got that last alert, it's not too late. Arcadia taking off. MDCO pulling back. It looks like it pulled back. I don't know if I got filled. Yeah, I got filled on the pullback to the 38.30 level on MDCO, on the 38.40 level, whatever it was. Arcadia looking strong. TRNX looking strong. Everything looking strong here. TRNX. FFHL, just looking really good, man. I think this is going to be the top dog today. Arcadia looks really, really good too as well. I think the top dog though, it's tough to pick, man. It's a tough pick. PBI is looking good. PBI looks like it's getting ready to break that 420 pre-market high. There it goes. Just broke the pre-market highs. Woo, that was a trap. And PBI is taking off like crazy. All right, I'm in PBI. Pretty dang heavy too. But let me add that in. I like PBI a lot. I feel like it has more potential than the others. Oof, FHL just filled. All right, I'm really in heavy here. Okay, it filled on the pullback. MDCO. Mm, I'm hanging in there. FHL. I'm gonna toss. Don't like it. Don't like FHL. All those stocks that were just rallying pulled back hard, as did the market. But I don't like FHL. I'm gonna cut that one. Uh, MTCO, PBI. All right, stop order on PBI. And MDCO. Okay, let's do some dollar cost averaging with MDCO. Okay, I'm getting rid of those TRNX shares. This thing is garbage. Shit. It's ridiculous. All right. MDCO. That's why I put that recommendation in to wait for the breakout before getting in. Follow my own advice. All right, let me let it go down a little bit. PBI. I just got crushed right there. But we all know the game is not over. Let's go in little by little. Okay. In 1,000. Look at this number. It's gonna pop back up. I know it is. That's why I didn't want to get out. There we go. Come on, give me a second green candle. There we go. There we go. Now it's gonna start to pop up. Ooh, wow, look at that. There we go. Now it's popping up. Come on. Wowee, what's going on there? Why is the market taking a hit like that? That's incredible. Whoa, just went negative on that. Market needs to pop up. That's what's pulling everything down. Okay, well, let's get a little hedging into play here. The market's going to do that. Yeah, pop up, pop up. The market's not going down. It's too, that heat map is bright green. All right, here we go. We got a little bit of a comeback on MDCO. God damn. I'm hedging. Pop up, pop up, pop up. Suck. 2,000 buy. Okay, here we go. MDCO looks like it's popping up now. Market's popping down. It's like freaking yo-yo. Up, down, up, down. Ugh. Just gonna let MDCO run. That's it. Let MDCO run. Matter of fact, let me see something. ridiculous. Wrong account. I don't think it's a bad idea at all, actually. MDCO options, they're probably slowed down, cheap, undervalued for sure. Got the market pulling back. Gonna go ahead and put a couple alerts out I like, plus something I just entered. MDCO, is it worth getting options on this one? Is it gonna pop up? It's kind of in a bear flag situation. Yep, those are killing it already. Boy, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oof, that's my fault. I did not put in a stop. That was very stupid of me. All right, add what's my position to this? Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. See, it's incredible. We always go to low, lose a boatload of money on a bunch of crap, and end up winning on the same winners. It's like, why bother with the other crap? Um, I only have one of those. No, I didn't get them DCO options, thankfully. I was considering it, but I didn't. Hang on. I lost you guys. There you are. MDCO done? Yeah, it's done. But TVIX seems to be killing it, and I'm in on UVXY calls. Only one. Only one. I should have got more. One UVXY call. It's kind of just hedging everything else that went awry today. But I definitely want to lock in some profits here. I don't think this is going to break yet 20 without a pullback. So let me market sell 3,000 sell. I still have 1,000 shares. Checking stock price. Pulling back. Good. We need a nice pullback here to get another entry. Or I do anyway. I wouldn't. If you took the price, suggested entry price, then I wouldn't sell right now. I'm willing to cut into that. Oh wow. This is crazy. This thing is about to tank. I need a pullback here is what I need. Get out. Let me let that pull back some. Has to pull back. That was way too steep. On no news really either. It just kind of dropped. Now it's popping back up. Hopefully it can slow down a little bit. And that's a good point to get back in on some UVXY options. Back in on some TVIX. Okay, there's definitely a channel here, and I definitely see it. Okay. I'm just increasing my position slowly on UVXY as we pop up. Hmm. If it were to reverse, it would do it now. Yep. Come on. I only increased by one option on that little pull up. Same ones that I put in the text alerts. They got a fairly strong delta, 70 delta. So if we can get a 2 point move, popping back up. Mm, might be time to sell. That looks like a breakout of the channel. Definitely going to see a pull up here. It's not going to shake me out though. There we go. Come on. I'd like to see us break the 20s. We're definitely going to break 20. I mean, I can't say that for certain, but what appears to be happening is we really need this pull down to come below this little level where it kind of flattened. Let's look to see if that's on any pivotal or key points. Okay, yeah, it is for the Dow Jones. It's right on the support. If we could break that support, baby, that's look what happened last time it broke that support. SBY, what are you doing? You're gonna make me sell out, kid. Market is just too bullish. Let me not take my eye off the ball here. Decisions, decisions. Yeah. Selling 4,000 of these. There we go. Okay. I need to see a heat map real quick, right? Gotta see if stocks are going down. MDCO, what a failure. What about FHL? How did that do? I knew I got myself out of that. FHL, another freaking bomb. Oh, shoot. I was thinking that might happen. That's what I'm waiting for to see if we could break 287. If we could break 287, then I would get out of probably everything, especially on a day like today where one news headline could change the entire market. Here we go, breaking news. Archive. This one came out of nowhere as the top gainer for the Nasdaq. Jill too, huh? SRCI. A lot of ones that came out of nowhere. The ones that looked promising didn't do jack. Arcadia is doing something. Okay, I like what the market's doing. I'm hoping it can't break that 287 area. We're gonna break it. Okay. Add a little bit. There we go. Looks like it's popping up now. My suggestion would be, if you don't want to take any risk at this point right here, I mean, you could sell for a profit. We're up on UVXY calls. Oh, they're moving up, so it must have went down. Okay. That's an important level there. Okay. With a little movement. Look how much. Okay, options are looking good. Better off not to press your luck here. CDIX is moving. Here's the pullback. SPY is above the 10-day. Appears to be chasing the market. MCO done. Yeah, MCDO, MDCO is done. All right, here we go. Now we're getting some movement. Alerts going off. Yeah, we're definitely going to hit that level. I've seen this formation so many times. We're going to come back to this lows. We're going to retest it. Whether we break it or not, I don't know. The market looks pretty strong right now. Okay. I kind of want to hold for the break on 20. Part of me saying, take some profit, be smart, but I kind of feel like this is going to break 20. Don't be stupid. All right, let me take a partial. Wait, no, we're about to break 20. I like it. I'm gonna hang out for a minute. Options are looking pretty good too. All right, looks good. About to break it. Come on, break that 20. I'm Still down a lot. Okay, we broke 20. Mm, above 20, very nice. Options looking delicious right now. Uh, what to do? What to do? I'm gonna put a trailing stop on here. Trailing stop. 15. It's a big move. I don't think that. I think that's too rich. 15. 11. Yeah. Let me put my trailing stop. That's why a lot of my buying power is tied up. I had all those orders there. Okay. Did we break below the lows though? That is the question. We did not break the lows yet. Oh, once we break those lows, forget it. We're gonna see an even bigger drop. And then you have that level of here we go. About to break the lows. Just broke the lows. So this is skyrocketing. No, no, it popped. Son of a B. Come on. What am I doing? Why am I not adding now that I have the power? That was not the right time. Okay, 218 is the highs of the day. See if we could break that. Let's put a limit. A limit at 20, 25. Oh, that's one of my options sold off. We must have had a big drop. Nice steep drop here, baby boy. Okay, let me take 3,000. Ooh, market's hitting that pivotal point here. That's beautiful. And I am getting ready to take a market. Taking a, not yet, not yet. E, damn it. greedy. Okay, took a partial. Back in the green. Again, another day digging myself out the ditch. But that was just crazy. MTCO and FHL, those were both two me and Tony were in agreement on. They just didn't play. That just happens sometimes. What are you gonna do? Let's see this. Yeah, pulling up here for sure. So I'm gonna take this profit here. So I'm out of that completely. I'm down an easy comeback right here. 87 on this account. MDCO got me today, man. Let's see. Let's watch the trend. I sold. I have three UVXY options. It's. I think the market's too extended to add anymore. But I did sell one. I did sell one. Oh no, I have four altogether. Four UVXY options. And I sold one so far. Kind of just gonna let those ride. I want to get back into VIX here because I see a little reversal happening, but I'm only gonna go in like 1500 at a time. Buy because I can always nightingale my way out of this. So if I go in 1500 and the market goes down like it is, or up rather, can always add average down. So weird with inverse stocks, average down, but I'm really averaging up because the market's going up, but I'm averaging down. So we're definitely all right. So I'm gonna not do anything right this second, but there's definitely a clear top of the channel here. It's pretty crystal. So you really don't have to fear unless you see this thing break above that channel line. And that channel line is not out of the ordinary. It's not extraordinary steep. It's not steeper than a 45-degree angle. It's within the movements of the moving averages. So, yeah. Oh, we forgot to look at that one PCPF. What was it? PPR, PCP, 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 PRPCF. I think that was it, right? PRPCF. FHL died, man. PRPCF. It's just to get in. The crossovers have been very wrong lately, though. Okay. Let's at this point, let's just there we go. I'm in the green. Let me increase that position. I see us coming down below and hitting new lows right now. Actually, I almost definitely see that. So 3,000 shares is not too greedy. Here we go. We're gonna hit new lows. 360, 360. Give me like a 500, I'll sell out. 2,225. Ridiculous. I love it. I made that recession video yesterday. And it's too early. Said it's not. There we go. Beautiful. Can someone say make $1,000 in 3 minutes? Come on. 57. We seem to be stuck there. Let me take my partial here. Up to 11 on those options. But I say let it run for now. Let's take a look at a heat map. How do you get the heat map? I can't even read the heat map, to be honest with you, on Thinkorswim. The colors are like dark. At least on FinViz, it's you can see that's green. I'm a little colorblind, like I'm cold color deficient. But we look pretty bullish, man. We look Market looks pretty green. So I don't think we're gonna have a repeat of Friday at all. Although I do think the Dow will at least touch red. Um, I think we'll taste red for a little bit. This is a game of patience right here because anything can happen. Um, Friday, when I made the decision to sell those options, I sold them up about 80%. Some of those options went up 400% at peak, but you never ever sell at peak, and you don't want to always try to sell at peak. You're just setting yourself up for failure because you're not going to realize you're at peak until it peaks and then drops, and then you're like, shoot, I should have sold a long time ago. But we are at a nice resistance here. Oh no, we broke 2050. This guy's a douche. Excuse my language. On CNBC. All right, let me sell these this partial I'm holding on to. Looks like we're having a little pop in the markets here. Let's take a look at the better chart. Just patience. We're at that pivotal point again on the you can't only I think YouTube can hear my headset. There's like alerts going off and stuff like that. Roku was flying high. I did see that, and it did intrigue me. But all right, I see a potential that it could pull down here, so I just added 1,500 shares. Alert going off. That 286 must be a previous support and resistance. Because I don't keep a lot of alerts on this platform. There we go. Taking a partial there. Circle of competence, my friends. That's again Thursday. Bad first trade. Dug myself into a hole. Boom, dug myself out. Friday, same exact thing. Friday was like miraculous. Today, again, same story. I but I've dug myself out Thursday, Friday, Saturday, all with the TVX and UVXY calls and Roku. You know, I knew a guy once that only traded Tiva. He only traded Tiva, and then I had to discuss him with him. I was like, "Why only Tiva?" He's like, "Because I understand it and I get it and I know it's personal." And I was like, "I get that concept, but to only trade Tiva, I mean, it's got to have its dull points, its dull moments." And you know, I ended up seeing him, a few years later, and it's like, "Nah, I'm done trading." So apparently that didn't work. All right, so this is an intriguing formation here, potential reversal. Looks like T-Vix is topping out there, losing strength. No. See, right now, I know I suggested to a lot of people to invest in their retirement, things of that nature, but the market's uncertainty, I mean, it's just like there was the guy put it two ways this morning. He's like, there's two things that can pan out here. You sit through the turmoil and you don't miss out on all the financial opportunity if the market continues to go up. Or you get out and oh, here we go. We got something in the news. Something must have happened. See, that's the fear. That's what I worry about. Anything can happen. Trump can come out and say we've made a deal, and that deal might be on, I don't freaking know what they're having for lunch, and out of context, it could change this whole market. But that is a strong reversal cue. Let me go ahead and yeah, let me look at the news. Market bounces back, blah blah blah. That's at 9:52. That's irrelevant. Okay, we're coming to the top of that channel I drew earlier. Uh, gonna go ahead and 2015. That's too much of a hit. I can't take that. All right, are we hitting that top of that channel and bouncing or breaking? Looks like we're bouncing. No new news on the market. I mean, no new news. Yeah, no new news on the market. It does look like we are going to break out, though. Looks strong here. Okay. That was a very close call. Uh, and it's not over yet. We're not out of the woods. I'd like to see us break below 286. Below 286. Okay. Let me send out some text alerts. It might be smart to take some profits now. Reduce exposures, take profit. Um, Keep some skin in though. Keep like a quarter. Oh, so now we do have it says Republicans. Uh, we're hitting that 286 level again. Position. Sell. Okay. I'm reducing my exposure a little bit. Yeah, that's gonna break out. Okay. I only have yeah, I had four, and I only have now I have. Let me get rid of that one. And now I only have one left. Um, will I ride this ride if it breaks out? I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. right, we broke out. Market's definitely too green today. Okay, so we broke out of a channel. So there's definitely going to be an upward channel. We got breaking news, so let's hear what it is first. Nothing. It's just the French president and our president are talking together. Interesting. So now you can see the channel for the new uptrend. It's pretty clear. But it's kind of extend to the right, consolidating, which an upward wedge always leads to, well, not always, but technically, if you're talking technical formations, leads to a downtrend. So this broke out of a channel. It's supposed to really pop, but what I see is a consolidation to the upside. So something like this might happen. We might pop back down into the channel, and it's just a correction of the channel in that case, meaning take it from that point to this point. I mean, this is all, I'm just speculating. I could be wrong. It could shoot up right now to the moon. But yeah, it's back in the channel. So good thing we didn't get scared the heck out because, well, we did get a little shook out. I did say, but as long as you're holding on to a quarter of your shares, a quarter of your options, you still got skin in the game. So anything that's going to happen, you can catch. And listen, it's not like if you get out, you can't get back in. Matter of fact, that was opportunity. That was opportunity to add. But I was fairly certain until I noticed that wedge that we were going to reverse. But that was a missed opportunity. Maybe. Let's see what happens. Let's see how it plays out. Okay. Trump is about to speak now. Uh, did MDCO reverse back up? MDCO killed me. I got out, with a minor cut and then went back in and got grinded up. Yep, see, that was uh that was a good opportunity to get in some damn. Ooh-wee. It's moving fast. Boris Johnson and Donald Trump, I feel like, are going to be best friends. They both have that Putin thing going on. Mm. Mnuchin. Yeah, he's about to speak. I'm gonna put it on. I'll put it on here. No, come on. The trend is up. The trend is definitely up, but it's a week up, and I just took a hit. Uh, I can't see that way. Spinning top, falling. It looks weak, man. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna keep going down. Let me see here. Let me put a limit order and on some of these shares I got 2,000. And put a limit. All right, we're hitting my. Yeah, there we go. All right, we're starting to drop now. Very good. Very good. We got through that like gentlemen. That was an opportunity right there, but really a gamble more than anything. Because how could you know? I mean, it did ascend into a wedge. We're really dropping, huh? Okay. Let's see if I can get this press conference on. Take a 1,500, sell, market, sell. I have 500 shares, and I'll add another stop buy, 1,500. Actually, no, that was a perfect exit right there. All right. Let me get that up. Yeah, Donald Trump doesn't drink. I just learned that fact recently. So, in other words, have your finger on the sell button. All right, ladies and gents, market's pulling up pretty hard. Let's take a look at this chart here, figure out what's going on. Definitely is a resistance around 286.40. But we have a new horizontal resistance potentially from the peak here. Down, down. Extend to the right. This might be the new horizontal resistance. We'll find out. Because that's where, look, I have a whole video on YouTube called Staying in Your Lane, and you can literally track the S&P 500 because it's an index and it's made up of averages, so it does stay within channels. So you can see all the channels here. Here's an upward channel, here's a downward channel, then an upward channel, then a downward channel. And when you can identify the channels, you're identifying which direction the stock is moving. That's all you need to make money. All right, let's pull the president on. Let's pull Trump on. Roku is, did Roku break its highs? Let's take a quick sneak peek. Yeah, and it's very close to the R2 as well. The R2 is, I think, right near around 150 or 149. So curious to see what happens at that level. All right, what's going on here, boy? He's going. All right, we're going to the president right now. Hang on. There's a little delay, so we'll catch it. Probably sounds like you're in a box.
Escalation, yielded optimism again. Where are we, and what do we expect the president to say when he talks in just a few moments? Oh, never mind. Well, I think we're going to go to the president now.
And here's the president. Let's listen in.
Yeah.
Well, I want to thank you very much, and I think more importantly than anything, I wanted to come up here to say that because the job that President Macron and your wife, by the way, who is a great lady, Bridget, would like to thank Bridget. She has been spectacular, spent a tremendous amount of time with Melania and some of the folks who came in, some of the wives that came in, and they had a great tour of the area, and it's a beautiful area. But I want to thank you very much, Mr. President, for the incredible job you did. This is a truly successful G7. There was tremendous unity. There was great unity. Sometimes I'd read a little bit of false reporting, and I will tell you there was, in fact, we would have stayed for another hour. Nobody wanted to leave. We were accomplishing a lot, but I think more importantly, we were getting along very well. 7 countries, and it really was the G7, and you have been a spectacular leader on this. And I want to thank you, and I want to thank the great country of France. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, my friend.
The fact that he didn't say anything on China is bad.
Go ahead, let's go.
No, I just wanted to say we will take 2 questions from each side. Afterwards, I will say goodbye to my friend President Trump. I will leave the room in order for you to follow up with your
If you'd like, we could do 2 each, and then we'll both leave the room. Would you prefer that,
no,
or would
here
you
comes the
prefer
frickin' China
I just don't want to have the President of France standing here while I'm answering these absolutely wonderful questions, okay? So why don't we start with a question for France?
These 4 questions are about G7, U.S.-Franco relations on.
Yes,
And Emmanuel is going to
US
have his own press conference after this.
Exactly.
So that'll be fine. Go ahead. To France, John. To France.
Thank you, Marco. Of course, they are the host country. They should go first. Monsieur le President Macron, China was not on the official agenda, but it was certainly a big part of the discussions here at the G7. Are you concerned that the trade war that exists now between the United States and China could harm the global economy? If you are, did you talk to President Trump about that? And are you also at the same time concerned that if China's current trade practices go unchecked, that a decade from now we could be in a very terrible situation?
Sur ce sujet, nous en avons évidemment.
On this subject, we obviously had lengthy discussions during the session on the world economy yesterday morning on both subjects. The discussions underway between China and the United States of America, obviously, as we clearly see, create uncertainty, which disturb markets and investors, and during the negotiations will create tensions, which is the case of any discussion. We saw this on different stock markets with which we're familiar. Now the question is to know what the result of these discussions will be, and that's why we considered that it was so important an agreement be found between the two great
There's a delay. Hello? Yes, who's speaking? Hmm. Okay, so that's on the website? All right, perfect. I'll head on there and I'll go there. Thank you. Minor exposure.
So I believe they want to do a deal. The tariffs have hit them very hard in a fairly short period of time. The United States will have collected over $100 billion in tariffs. And I say it again, the reporters fail to, the media fail to acknowledge it, but if you look at the goods coming in from China, we're talking about China, not other countries. If you look at the goods, they have a power that others don't have, but that power is only good for so long. They've manipulated their currency, they've devalued their currency, and they put a lot of cash into the system. And because of that, the prices have not gone up, or if they've gone up, it's been very little because they want to keep people working. If the prices go up, they're not going to be able to keep people working. They're not going to be able to compete. It's a brilliant market. It's a brilliant, brilliant market, the world market. A lot of markets are brilliant. And frankly, I think that China cannot, I don't know, maybe they can, maybe they can't. I don't think they can do that. And I think they're very smart. And I think President Xi is a great leader who happens to be a brilliant man. And he can't lose 3 million jobs in a very short period of time. And that's going to be magnified many times over. And it's going to break down the Chinese system of trade, and he can't do that. So when you say, do you think they want to? Maybe they want to, and maybe they don't, but I think they want to make a deal. I'm not sure they have a choice, and I don't say that as a threat. I don't think they have a choice. In the meantime, the United States, which has never collected 10 cents from China, will, in a fairly short period of time, be over $100 billion in tariffs. So I think they want to make a deal very badly. Go ahead.
Deuxième question. Second question. Monsieur le Président, Mathieu Koch, Mr. Chairman. Mr. President, you've just declared that you've created the conditions for a meeting between President Trump and President Rouhani. Does that mean that France, for instance, might be a mediator in that meeting? And more concretely, what did you discuss in terms of that possible agreement with Iran? And then a question for Mr. Trump.
Iran question. All right, so the market.
Lift or to soften American sanctions on Iranian oil exports, and would you be ready to meet President Rouhani? Thank you. Sur la première question. On the first question.
Market's not really reacting all that much.
An agreement was signed in 2015 on July 14th. We call it the JCPOA.
At this point, everybody's exposure should be pretty low. Like,
Set forth guarantees for
3/4 of your shares should have been sold.
signatories of that agreement, saying that Iran would no longer enrich uranium over a certain period of time. I'm simplifying this, but up to 2025.
But this is a very
In exchange for reopening
unique.
many economic sectors and massive
I was
investment.
certain we were breaking above the VWAP here. But, because look at that formation, just like, and then we fell down.
Also reopening economic
So I don't know where we are, man. We're all over the place.
also had drawbacks and shortcomings. French negotiators in 2015 were
Market pulled up for a little bit. Now it's pulling back some.
determined, and France was the country that hesitated most to sign this agreement because we considered we needed as many guarantees as possible. President Trump, during his campaign, made a commitment to those who voted for him to be more demanding and tougher because he considered that this agreement was insufficient, which caused him to leave it. Today, because of the sanctions made by President Trump, the Iranian economy is having serious consequences and a serious slowdown. And that situation very clearly is the aspect, we might say the positive side of things, from one standpoint, is creating pressure and therefore the necessary conditions to improve the terms of an agreement. On the other hand, it's leading to reactions in Iran who are saying, well, we've signed this agreement, but those who have signed it are not respecting its terms, and so we're starting symbolically to enrich uranium, and they risk that they're going to go further still and leave the JCPOA. So, given the two goals that we have, where are we going with this? We need to be sure that Iran will never get a nuclear weapon and that there will be no flare-ups in the region. And so what we discussed very concretely was to see how we could improve very considerably, or really, in fact, build a new nuclear agreement with Iran. President Trump was very clear, saying that we would need a much longer time frame for it, that there needed to be surveillance of many more sites, and this is how we can build a much further reaching agreement in terms of our negotiation of some form. If we make some movement in terms of lines of credit or reopening certain economic sectors. I can't tell you today publicly more about this because anything I will tell you in detail will jeopardize the conversation.
Yeah, like you're doing right now.
Basically what we're discussing on the basis of our initiative. There's also a Japanese initiative. I'm talking in total transparency with the president, but we agreed on a strategic goal, and I want us to go further in this framework and to make proposals. At a given point in time, there will have to be a meeting between the American and the Iranian presidents, and I would wish that in coming weeks, such a meeting take place. France will play a role together with the other signatories who are our partners in the GCOA. But after that, we'll need to create the necessary conditions because we'll have the necessary visibility for this agreement to be signed and sealed and for this meeting between the two presidents to take place. So I would rather talk about concerted initiatives and exchanges rather than mediation because at the end of the day, we have constant exchanges with President Trump. I share his goals. Sometimes we say we don't agree on methods, but I want to get there. I want to have an agreement. And I think there's been a true change. This morning, President Rouhani showed himself to be open to this meeting happening. And President Trump has been saying for weeks that he's being demanding, he's being tough, he's put forward sanctions, but I'm ready to have a meeting to make a deal. And I think that we're making progress. I want this meeting to happen, and I want there to be an agreement between the United States and Iran. And France will play the role it is meant to play together with the United Kingdom, with Germany, and all of the other signatory powers and the permanent members of the Security Council. Iran is a country that is not the same country that it was 2.5 years ago.
What happened?
Iran was the number one state of terror throughout the world. There were 18 sites of confliction in my first week when I spoke with the folks at the Pentagon, including lots of generals and lots of other military experts. 18 sites of confliction, meaning 18 sites of big problems. Every one of them was backed by Iran, or in some cases actually using Iranian soldiers, but at a minimum Iranian wealth, much of it given in the ridiculous deal where they were given $150 billion plus $1.8 billion in cash, and they used that money for some bad purposes. With that being said, I think that Iran is a country of tremendous potential. We're not looking for leadership change. We're not looking for that kind of change. This country's been through that many times before. That doesn't work. We're looking for no nuclear weapons, no ballistic missiles, and a longer period of time. Very simple. We can have it done in a very short period of time. And I really believe that Iran can be a great nation. I'd like to see that happen. But they can't have nuclear weapons. Okay? Thank you. Excuse me? If the circumstances were correct, were the right, I would certainly agree to that. But in the meantime, they have to be good players. You understand what that means? And they can't do what they were saying they're going to do because if they do that, they're going to be met with really very violent force. They have no choice. So I think they're going to be good.
Come on.
I really think they'd like to. And by the way, President Macron told me every step that he was making yesterday. A lot of you said, "Oh, he came in." He told me long before he came in
Exit.
what was happening. I didn't think it was appropriate to meet yesterday. Too soon, and things have to be worked out first. But President Macron told me exactly what was happening, who was coming, what time they were coming, where they were going to meet. And after the meeting, he told me exactly what happened. And I think he had a very positive meeting. Prime Minister Abe of Japan, also a large purchaser of oil from Iran, he was also very much involved. And look, he knows everybody there, so he was a very, very positive force. But I have to tell you, the president's done an excellent job, and we're going to see how it all turns out. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. I say it all the time about everything. Maybe it works, and maybe it doesn't. But I'll tell you what, we made a ridiculous deal. We gave him 150 billion, gave him 1.8 billion, and we got nothing. We got nothing. And by the way, that agreement was so short term that it expires in a very short period of time. With a country, you don't make a deal that short. Countries last for long times.
Yeah, I don't like that cup and handle there. Upside down head and shoulders. So I'm calling that.
Feelings about Iran. I have good feelings that it'll work. I know many
Okay, so you see this head and shoulder form? Not head and shoulder. Cup and handle formation. Can't see it on the 5. This is about to break out right here. So now would be the time. I mean, obviously it would have been better. I mean, it's like a $20 difference per option. So I think we're going to break out here. Any pullback is an opportunity to get out. We can always get back in. But for now, formation like that, what's going on in the news, people were expecting a negative reaction. They didn't get one. It's kind of positive. On the upbeat side, I don't like it. I'm out. Damn it. Yeah. I'm thinking of getting back in, but it's too bullish. It's over for me, and I'm done. You know what's funny? I said to myself, I said, don't let yourself. See, we were up around 220 at peak on UVXY when the market was at its lowest, and I held on to a quarter, but a quarter was still enough to bring it down a significant amount because I think it was about 150 when I up about 150 when I sold the partials. Um, but I remember saying in my head, I say, don't, when we were up like 225, I'm like, wow, that's pretty good because that's about, you know, it's about 70%, right? And the market's bullish. So to make 70% shorting the market on a bullish day, it's pretty good. So I was thinking in my head, I said, let me not overhold this because I didn't overhold on it. I didn't hold long enough on Friday. On Friday, had I had held all day, could have made 400%. So, you got to realize that's how the market can get into your head and screw you up. Previous days affect how you trade the following day, and the market's always acting different. So if you something happens to you, it's very confusing. It's like touching a stove and getting burned and then touching the stove and like I don't know, it being cool. Like it's just like it's always different things that are happening, and right now the market's as if the reactions in the market are so unnatural. You got to look at it like this. It's like if you take a tiny pebble, like the size of a piece of popcorn, and you take that pebble and you throw it in the canal, right? It's just gonna make a little plop, and a little drop, and a little ripple wave. And the news, we're so news related, and I don't understand why, because we only everything is whole algorithmic, but the market is so news and headline driven. It's like it's unnatural. It's like you throw a pebble in the canal, and there's a splash as high as the Empire State Building. Like it just things don't make sense. So it's an unusual market. This headline driven market, this tweet thing is unusual. The hell are they going to write in the history books? Um, they're not going to use the word tweet. I think that they. Well, the victors always write the history books, so depends on who's writing the history books. But anyway, I think I'm okay. $1,000 a day is my aim. So I'm just shy 1,000. 874. I could definitely go right back in, make that. But so what is it? MCOO came over. MDCO, quite a comeback. Oh yeah, that you must have had some stomach to sit in that, because whew, I did not want to do that. I did want to buy options though in this. The real level, if you are in this, that you want to watch is hang on, let me fix it because I know I sound like I'm in a box. Yeah, I'm out of TVIX now, but look at this. I can already see the change in channel happening. This needs to break 287, plain and simple. You could see it tried to over here, and if it fails, like it tried to break 287 over here, it failed. Now it looks like it's gonna fail again. That's a double top. It's a very strong bearish formation. So I will be getting back into TVIX if that reaction occurs. If we can hit TVIX, I mean 287, bounce off of it and come back down. But it looks pretty bullish right here. Let me change the mic up because I know this mic sucks. Testing, testing, testing. 1 2 1 2. Testing. Okay. Yeah. Oh, we broke out. So that's it. I'm done. I could short the VIX, but something happened, man. I want to hear the news. We could play it. This is always on delay. It's the only good thing about this news thing on delay. I think China's comments today were sincere that they want to make it. China, if you don't remember, they essentially said they want to make a deal, or they want to sit down. And Trump just says, I think that they're sincere. Like I said, it's all BS comments. And oh, man. Yeah, MDCO, you want to watch for that break over 45. I mean, over 40. And it has potential to go to 45. This is an interesting number. Hello? Where do I have to go for that? Lindenhurst? Yeah. So it looks like the market took that little cup and handle looking thing was a cup and handle. Cup handle. It looked a lot clearer on this screen because it's narrower. Broke 287. I don't know. I don't see anything else going on. Arca. Wow. This one really killed it. Up about 100% probably, right? 100% exactly. Arcadia, choppy, all over the place. LIQT, this is the one I dismissed. I said I didn't like. It's got no volume. PDEC, I don't even remember this one, but it popped at the gate. TRNX, I sold out of this one for a loss. I was in this one at $2. How low did it go? Why didn't I just hold it? 150, bounced off the 155. Oh, that's perfect. You put your stop at 149. TRNX had potential. TRNX, unbelievable. MDCO coming back. That $40 mark is where you want to stay. SBY is the most active. Jillian, you guys, GNC. GNC is one of my biggest gainers, like ever, because it's usually around $3. I'm surprised it's so cheap. I feel like it's a steal at this price. This company is gonna go up. You got to keep in mind they're gonna carry CBD products. They're the company that carries all those like muscle products and creatine. So it's not just vitamins. And vitamins alone is a massive market. They do all sorts of other stuff. I feel like this froze. Oh, Adoy. AXU. Wow, look at AXU. That's Tiva. We were just talking about that. It's my buddy stock. He used to only trade Tiva and then quit trading. If he had chose Roku, that'd be a different story. I don't think Roku was even around when he was trading. A lot of good ones today. All right. So, Mr. Cool Mill, put a call. What you talking about, Mr. Cool Millie? I don't know if he's still here, but sorry I missed your questions. All right. Good day. Up almost 1,000. Almost hit my target. And let's check Facebook. Uh-huh. FHL, how did that fan out, by the way? FFHL ripped out the gate right before the gate. Yeah, and then dumped. And then FHL just dumped. It's just now starting to rebound. Market back down below 287. That's significant. Keep an eye on that level. All right. I'm out. Is anybody stuck in anything? Anybody in anything? Anybody doing good in anything? Special for an hour, but at easy 2K. Nice. Good job, Paven. I see that. I'm glad you hung in there. Got more stomach than me. Stressful for about an hour. You're underplaying. You're on here. You're. Damn, you really going heavy on those. All right. All right. FFHL didn't do anything. MDCO. Let me look at FHL real quick. Entry point 1180. Stop. 25 cents. So you're stopped out. All right, YouTube, everybody. I'll see you